Okay guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to tackle this part of the area of the sewers. And the strategies I'm going to show you are going to be universal to pretty much both characters. First of all, I just want to take a little bit of time to show you, I've already picked it up, but if you come down here, there should be a grenade right about here for you to pick up. That's pretty essential, I'd say, for this part. You at least want to have like one grenade and have it equipped. It seems to be the most effective way, just in case they do grab you, to get past them. But yeah, you want to come down here, you open this door up, of course, run over here, and see I've got a lot more space because I picked up the extra one in the RPD.
Okay.
So you can do that if you wanted to too. So come up here.
Oh, Jesus.
Down here.
They're everywhere.
You see that one in the distance? Okay, that's going to move to about over here. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to get your spacing just about right. You know what? You don't want to walk straight up to it because it's going to pop up by itself. And you can pop one. You want to run it slow. And that guy, you could just shoot him like I said, like you just saw me do, and it kind of, if you're far away from him, you have to be far away from him, by the way. You have to be a good distance from him. And two outcomes will happen when you shoot him. When you do that, is the first outcome is what you saw. He turned around and he started spitting G adults at me. The second outcome is that he would just dive straight underwater and you can run straight past him. Ideally you want the second one, because of course it's a lot easier to dodge, because he's essentially out of the way. But the first one isn't so bad either, because let's just get rid of this guy here because I don't really have the handgun now, to show off the minigun a little bit there. But yeah, the second, either outcome's good really. When he started spitting out the little G babies, it's not really any issue because he's pretty much locked into animation. He can't grab you. You always want to run around to their left, which is what you saw me do on the first guy when he popped up. If you try to shoot him, like I did, and then you try to run around to the right, there's a good chance that you're not going to get past because he's you want to run around to his right. Sorry, I'm getting messed up. You want to run to your left, his right, and that's where his smaller arm is. You can get past him. You try to run around to his left or on your right, which is the other side of him that I run past. You're going to run into his big arm. It tends to block the path, and by the time that you've you normally get stuck there, he grabs you, and it's not a lot of fun. So I also want to show off another slight little perk that Claire has in her arsenal for taking out these guys, which is quite nice actually. I quite like it. It's the spark shot. Okay, so what this gun does is it fires off two needles that hit the enemy, and then you hold down the triggers at them to keep aiming at them, and it charges electrical bolts in them. So as you can see, the other one's over there. Ideally we want to get through here quite quickly, so I'm going to run over here, and this guy's going to pop up right. Oh no, there he is. We're going to fire a spark shot at him, just keep the aim on him, hold L2, then just run past. Easy peasy, but we haven't taken any damage whatsoever in this section. I'm not going to. The second guy, this last guy in the water, right, what you want to do here is you want to just run towards him, wait till he pops up, and then just turn around. And what's going to happen here is he's going to pop down and run into the water again, run round to his small arm, which is on his right, and then you just want to run away. Nice and easily done. Claire gets a lot better you know, ability to do this in his power arsenal. With Leon, you probably might want to take 2 grenades just in case that guy that's down here grabs you. There is another strategy. I don't know if it's concrete just yet. I've only had success with it once, so I'll try and do it now since we have the health for it. What you want to do is you want to shoot them in their shoulder. That didn't work. At least you get to see how effective the grenade will be here. Okay, so that didn't work. I've managed to shoot them when they were coming at me once on another playthrough, but that was actually in the new DLC that came out, so maybe that might be exclusive to that, and I was using that Samurai Edge with Kendo, which seems to be a lot stronger anyway. So I shot them once with that and they kind of staggered a little bit and I could run past, but maybe I guess that's just exclusive to the DLC. I haven't actually tried that in the main game. I normally just use the strats that I initially showed you to get past, especially with Claire. On Leon's trip back, let's just go back to where I was. On Leon's trip back, ideally you probably want to, if you can't run past this guy here, I'd say you want to probably just take a flashbang instead, and then flashbang him and run past. That's probably your next best bet at getting past that one easily, like Claire did. The alternative is to either just risk it and try and run past his smaller hand and hope that he doesn't block you. I would advise to stick to one side, which would be, you know, his left side first of all, to which probably pops up. Hopefully then he'll pop up and leave a gap on his smaller side, which you're going to have to be quick to get around that, guys, if you're trying to do that strategy. But yeah, at least I hope these strats helped you a lot more when it comes to getting around the sewers, because I know it's everyone's hated area, especially that little bit that's like down there with like the 3 of them, or 4 of them I think, you know, or something like that. There's loads of them down there basically, and everyone hates it. Loads of people normally take loads of healing sprays, healing herbs. I've done it, as you can just see right now, without taking any damage whatsoever, and I didn't even use my grenade. The only reason we use my grenade is because they also do that, which I don't know if you just saw it. They just shimmy underneath the water. If that happens and you're down here, you know, say if you're on a Leon, or for example, or on a Claire, and that happens, immediately jump in the water and try to run past them. They, as soon as you see them kind of shaking their head side to side, they're going underwater and they're locked into that animation. So you need to understand that you have time to jump down in the water and run past them. You don't have to be too scared of them at all, which is kind of cool actually, that when I came back in this area he showed that to us, because I was trying another playthrough and they did not do that whatsoever. Also, I'd like to give some quick little tips around this guy here. You'll see, you may have seen a lot of speedrunners, they'll just come back this way as well because it's quicker. I advise at this point in the game, on your own hardcore setting, I would say this is probably the best time to go and get both the SMG or the Magnum. You can see you can run, stick to the left and you can run right past him. You're just going to open this up, and the reason I advise this is probably the best time for you to run and go do this, because this guy, if you go and do your things, you go grab all the stuff you want and then blah de blah, go up this way and stuff like that, and then come back, he tends to, oh, has he already done it? Wow, we're getting such good RNG guys. Oh, there he is. You just want to stick to his left hand side anyway. you can see, it just let me run straight on past. I didn't get tagged by anything, and here we are. You can just imagine I've gone up, grabbed the root plug, you know, and then back on my way to do this. And, sometimes when you come back that way, if you go to grab the SMG, the Magnum and all the upgrades, for example, he is right down one of the alleyways, and he's running around a lot of the time, and you don't even need to worry about him. You can just run past that area altogether. If you're trying to speed run it, you can just use the strat I just showed you then, where, you know, once he's back underneath, just run around to his smaller side, you know, his strong hand, and it's scare him, if you would put it, and just run right on past. Shouldn't have any issues whatsoever. Just be sure to give him a little bit of a buff there, just so you don't want to run into his hitbox, because you know you might get staggered a little bit, and that's going to give him time to recover from his animation and to grab you, and you're going to be, you know, screaming in my comment box saying, oh, this didn't work, this didn't work. I'll give you forewarning there, right? Don't run directly into them, you want to run around them. You don't want to get staggered by that animation, because it will stagger you if you run right into it, and you will get grabbed. I've had many frustrating times trying to nail this technique down, where I've, like an idiot, I've run straight into them, and that animation has staggered me, and then they've grabbed me, and I'm like, I can't get this done. Why is it not working? And then I've, you know, gone away, kind of reviewed the technique there, and got it down to show you guys exactly how it needs to be done. Getting past all these guys, taking absolutely zero damage whatsoever. Like I said, take your grenade. Take two if you don't feel as comfortable. Take a, you know, one of these red, green, and blue herbs. You probably don't want to overfill your inventory too much. You can grab a red, green, and blue on your way there. There's a green down in the water, and there is a red and blue in the spark shot and flamethrower area as well. So if you do get tagged for whatever reason and you use your herb, you can build another one for the trip back. But hopefully you won't need to use any at all using these methods, and I hope you guys get through the sewers a lot more easy now on your own runs. Thank you for watching. Bye.